What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about the game RBI Baseball, which was released for the NES by Namco and Tengen. And this baseball game was licensed by the MLB Players Association, but not the Major League Baseball organization itself. So, like, you will see the teams based off of some of the real life baseball teams, but you will see the names of different baseball players who was on the roster of each team during the 1986 and 87 postseason and stuff. Now there's a total of like 8 teams that are based off of the real life baseball teams. There's the teams are Boston, California, New York, Houston, Detroit, Minnesota, St. Louis, and San Francisco, and they're pretty much based off of the Boston Red Sox, Houston Astros, California Angels. But they go by the Los Angeles Angels now. Then there's the New York Mets, the Detroit Tigers, Minnesota Twins, San Francisco Giants, and St. Louis Cardinals and stuff like that. And one thing to note is that California, Boston, Houston, and the Mets were in the '86 postseason, while Detroit, Minnesota, San Francisco, and St. Louis were in the 1987 MLB postseason and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, pretty much between like each inning, they will show you like the different stats in each inning, like if a batter gets a double, a home run, or something like that, or a, if or error, strikeout, stuff like that, and everything. Now, I do believe that the stats that is shown for the pitcher are stats from either the 1986 or '87 MLB postseason and stuff, like like their ERA and stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure if it's that or the 1986 or '87 seasons and stuff like that and everything. But I'm assuming that the stats are from the '86 or '87 postseason. Now there's practically three modes in RBI baseball: one player mode, two player mode, and watch. With the one player mode, you just play against the computer. Just pick one of the teams, whether it's Detroit versus New York or St. Louis versus Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? Just go. You and the computer pick your teams, and you go at it. And with the two-player co-op mode, pretty much the same thing, but you just play against somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And if you have like say like 5 or 6 other people with you, you can get, of course, you can get more mileage out of the two-player co-op and everything. Now the with the watch, the computer pretty much picked the two teams to play the game, but at the same time, the watch mode is pretty much the most boring mode when you compare it to the other two modes in RBI baseball and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much with each team, um, the name of each player who's on the roster are based on the rosters during the 1986 and '87 MLB postseason. So, if you were to compare, like, say, the Detroit Tigers roster on in the game and compare it to the roster on the 1987 postseason, it's going to show every name on both sides and stuff. You know what I'm saying? For example and stuff like that. Now the graphics and design for RBI baseball are pretty decent with some okay color palettes and stuff, but they're kind of dated in my opinion and stuff like that. And while the controls and gameplay are pretty decent, you know what I'm saying, what's in terms of the offense and defense, and they're pretty as far as pitching in or batting is concerned, it's pretty fluent in my opinion. Now the soundtrack is pretty good and everything and bright and stuff. And honestly, the soundtrack is the best aspect of RBI baseball in my opinion. The only gripes that I do have, and these are the main gripes, are that in RBI baseball don't have every single team from from Major League Baseball from the 1986 and 87 seasons and stuff like that. Plus, there's no season mode neither because of the fact that Tengen and Namco a couldn't get it a license from the Major League Baseball stuff, and as a result, the replay value of the game is really low compared to baseball games that actually got the license from Major League Baseball and stuff. Now, baseball for the NES is a decent game, and it's one of those like baseball games where you're gonna most likely have more fun with the two-player co-op than the one-player co-op when you have people playing with you and stuff. Now, as far as the score, I definitely give it a 7 out of 10 and everything due to like I said, the licensing issue mainly. You know what I'm saying? And don't have all the Major League Baseball teams in it neither. You know. With that being said, sound off in the comments section about RBI baseball. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like it, hate it, or prefer other baseball games on the NES and stuff. Now, if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification button too, and share it too. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, this is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 signing off.